Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a Burton Custom X, an all-mountain freestyle deck design for intermediate to very advanced snowboarders. This is one of my top 5 big boy boards of 2016-2017, and one of my top boards of all time. The Custom X is very aggressive, quick edge to edge, and has a classic camber profile from contact point to contact point. The center is risen up. This thing is very aggressive. If you don't know how to ride, or you think you kind of know how to ride, you're like maybe a middle range of the road, intermediate level rider, you get on this thing is going to steer you. You're not going to be able to steer it, so be very wary of that. It's a directional shaped board with a setback stance of 2.5 centimeters and a stiff flex rating of a 9. I give this bad boy a 9 for this year. It's about as stiff as the top sheet. This is like a marble looking top sheet. That's about how much it flexes, like a marble table. It doesn't really flex at all, but when you are able to flex it out, it'll bounce back right away, and that's why it's so aggressive. Inside is a Dragonfly core. This core has multi-zone EGD laminates. That means that there's 500 different laminates within inside the board that kind of go perpendicular to the rails and from tip to tail. The cool thing about the Dragonfly core is that it only weighs 600 grams. It's one of Burton's most lightweight cores, and it has a squeeze box high profiling to it. Another cool thing that Burton does with the cores is they kind of give it different thicknesses and thinness in some sections. Just outside or the medial and the lateral points of where your bindings rest, the bindings are going to be, the core is going to be just a little bit thicker. On the lateral side of where the bindings rest, there's actually going to be carbon style fleece. Outside your bindings, the board is going to be very, very aggressive. Along with that is a carbon highlights high voltage at 45 degrees. There's basically carbon stringers at 45 degrees and negative 45 degrees from tip to tail along this board, and that's one of the reasons like it is very torsionally stiff and kind of longitudinally stiff as well. As for the base, it's one of the fastest ones out there. This is a sintered WFO base. It doesn't have any die cuts, even though it does pop and look like it does. And then there's a 360 wrap standard steel edge with frostbite edges. Frostbite edges are actually edges that kind of protrude where the bindings rest that grip down on firm snow. Overall, though, the Custom X is an awesome board. If you really like riding fast, the Custom X is one of the top boards out there. Again, if you're a big guy, one of my top 5 picks is this one right here, the Burton Custom X Wide. Of course, you can check it out at thehouse.com. Thanks for watching. If you have questions, ask them below. Thanks again, and feel free to subscribe to our channel. See you guys around. Peace.